As 2025 comes to a close, I won't pretend it was an easy year. This year tested me in ways I didn't anticipate, not just through responsibility or workload, but through trust. One of the hardest lessons I faced came through a breach of trust, not from strangers, but from someone close enough to have access. That kind of experience doesn't just affect what you build. It affects how you see people. It forces you to slow down, to reflect, to become more discerning. There were moments of disappointment I had to process quietly. Moments where restraint mattered more than reaction. Moments where wisdom had to lead even when emotions were loud. What I learned in these moments bring clarity. They teach boundaries. They remind you that access is a privilege, not a right. 2025 also carried a different kind of weight for me. Caring for my mother required patience, presence, and a depth of compassion I had not known before. It made me slow down. It deepened my appreciation for her strength, for her sacrifices, and the life she had lived. That experience changed me in quiet and lasting ways. But this year was not defined only by difficulty. In many ways, 2025 was my richest year yet. Not in material things, but in human currency. My interactions with people were much more meaningful. My relationships with loved ones were so nourishing. I truly enjoyed the presence of people in my life this year. Looking back, I can see that it was all divinely orchestrated. The right people showed up at the right moments. Through it all, I chose consistency. No matter what was happening behind the scenes, I kept showing up for myself. Week after week, I stayed disciplined as much as I could. I stayed moving. I stayed grounded. That consistency became my anchor in a very, very demanding year. And if I'm being honest, my faith was stretched beyond limits this year. There were moments when I had questions, moments when the weight felt so heavy. And even now, as I'm making this video, I'm walking through a major challenge. But I'm still holding on. I'm holding on to God's word, God's garment, trusting that He sees me, trusting that He will carry me through, as He has always. And as I step into 2026, I do so humbled, grateful, and anchored, not because everything is resolved, but because my faith remains intact. What tested me did not destroy me. God sustained me. And as this year closes, I pray for my family and loved ones for strength, peace, and protection. I pray the same for you and yours. And may God meet you where we are. Meet all of us where we are and carry us forward with grace. Goodbye, 2025. And hello, 2026.